Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, when I embarked on this Wellness Whispers interview journey, I've always been searching for that magical interview. And since you all love the Kusum Modak video so much, I decided to make it a little more special. So in today's episode, we are joined with the founder herself, Kusum Tai. Now, she's a very extraordinary woman. She's 86 years old, but for the last 40 to 50 years of her life, she's not popped a single pill, not visited the doctor once, and not even had a single ailment. But who is she and how did she get here? Well, let me tell you a little bit about her early life. Growing up, she actually had a lot of health issues. So much so that she was constantly missing school. The death of her father also added to this grief. It was then when her mom, who she lovingly calls Mama, suggested that she join Iyengar Yoga. So she did for around 20 years and she got really good at it. One day during training, one of her French colleagues was experiencing some knee pain. So she went over to their house and asked Kusum Tai and her mom for some advice. Her mom suggested that she meet this generational healer in their neighborhood called Mr. Lumet. And what he did was not only cure her friend's knee pain, but also give Kusum Tai an opportunity that would change her life forever. He asked her if she would like to be his student and gave her 3 seconds to say yes or no. Well, of course, she said yes, and that was what started her healing journey. Mr. Limai was in his 80s and a very strict teacher. So Kusum Tai came to him at 6 a.m. every day for a year, just watching what he did without saying a word. And it was after a year that he actually allowed her to start practicing these magical techniques. And it was a big deal because she had never studied the anatomy or anything to that extent before. So the fact that she was able to perform these life-changing miracles was a big deal. Also, I wanted to share a quick fun fact. So, when I was interviewing Kusum Tai, she actually showed us around her house. And did you know she has a collection of over 1,000 Ganeshji idols in all different forms and colors? It was absolutely breathtaking to see, and you could really feel the spiritual and positive energy inside that room. So that was just something I wanted to share with you. So, Tai, I'm 16 years old, and I'm an athlete. And when I'm practicing for tournaments, I play basketball, cricket, sometimes even I do karate as well. My muscles get a little sore. So, do you think for youngsters, how often do you think we should do the therapy, and what do you think?
I think basically when you started working with your client, I used to work for the chronic patients. One day yes, one day no. One day yes, one day no, like that. So that the body gets relaxed.
Yes.
And the main basic thing about our work is breathing, vital energy, and blood circulation. The skeletal structure of our body is the same, but the problems are different. So when we are trying to do the work, trying to spread the work, we are trying to give three most important things, that is breathing, blood circulation, and vital energy. It's a big word, vital energy. What does it mean? The breath we take in and out has to circulate from top to bottom. That is the simple meaning of vital energy. When the body is coordinating with these three things, you feel healthy.
Yes.
There is no problem with you. So it is basically entirely a therapy work dealing with the problems. And young people get more results quickly, but the more chronic patients are there, we are not magicians. So we have to encourage our clients that we are trying our best to solve your problem, but at the same time, you have to cooperate with your breathing. You have to trust our hands like that. And it works. It works like magic.
And lastly, Tal, could you tell us any very inspiring stories from your technique? Maybe someone who's overcome a chronic illness, as you said, the most inspiring one.
Yeah, I have treated the many arthritis patients,
Wow.
osteoporosis, many of them.
At 86 years old, Kusum Tai living a disease-free life is a brilliant example of the benefits of yoga. Kusum Tai's story shows us how a parent's love and belief can lead to the child accomplishing anything. Kusum Tai always says that her mama is her inspiration and her hero. Let that be a lesson to all you parents out there to get up and support your kids for whatever they do. Namaste everyone. We are here with Miss Poornima continuing our discussion. Poornima is the institutional director of the Modak Institute in Brazil. She's also a senior teacher of this methodology. She's currently visiting India in the Arogya Bhumi Institute, where she just finished teaching another lesson. And we're going to continue our discussion and learn more interesting things about this methodology. Ma'am, could you please tell us a little bit about yourself and how you came to learn this methodology?
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. So, my journey started 27 years ago when I was training in Brazil, and then in 1999 2000, I came to India first time and I met the master Kusum Tai, and then I was training again. And since then my life has been dedicated for this practice.
Ma'am, could you please tell us a little more about this unique methodology?
Yeah, so Master Kusum Modak
Yes.
is a woman unique and her generation that united two field of knowledge in India. She's from Pune, and she had this insight of put together the extracts from Iyengar Yoga and the massage from the local Master Linaya. So this is a combination of deep touch extracts and breath work that brings to the body the possibility to get in alignment, to feel with more vitality. Yeah,
Right.
it's quite similar a physiotherapy technique.